My name is Markiss Stone, and I'm the host of the Daily Dose, and I want to welcome you to the next day of your new life. That's right. See, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What will you guys do with yours today? Well, you guys already know what I came to do. I came to prescribe the antidote, y'all. You know, somebody needs their daily dose of inspiration, motivation, every little ounce of positivity in their life, and I got the antidote, but I can't give them alone, y'all. I gotta pass the flyers out, and I know y'all need my help to pass the flyers out. So I got the flyers, I got the antidote. Y'all go ahead and tag them in. Do me one favor on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Hulk, smash the share button. Smash it right now. Smash it, smash it, smash it. If you didn't get the memo, let my little buddy tell you.
Hulk, smash the share button.
Oh man, this is my song. Y'all remember this song? Hey Janelle, I know you remember this song, Janelle. It feels so good. Mace, back in the 90s, the good old times, the good old times, the good old times. Well, let me go ahead and get right to the antidote, guys. Let's get right into it.
The antidote is defined as a medicine taken or given to counteract a particular poison. It's time to come get your medicine. For example,
This is Sean John. Good morning. Good to see you today. Today, we are going to talk about the dash. That is right, guys. We got a fire topic that's going to be lit today. It comes from my experience yesterday. But first of all, the first thing I want to do is say thank you so much for you guys that tuned in with me yesterday with all the technical difficulties. As I was traveling on the road trying to get the daily dose going, I had my my hotspot on my phone going to my iPad and trying to drive and hit a few buttons at the same time. I was like, and then the internet connection going in bad areas and stuff. The first one went out, and then I was able to get the second one on. So thank you to everybody who tuned in to the second one because it was a pretty lit topic. If you haven't seen it, it's a short video. It's shorter than the regular daily doses. I was actually just speaking into the phone, and I had a candle on the screen so I could focus on driving. But if you haven't had a chance to check that one out, be sure to check it out because it's a super important one. It's a lit topic, and it's a short video. But yesterday, again, I'm going to talk about the dash. The reason that today's dose is talking about the dash is because of an experience that I had yesterday. So some of you guys know, I went to a funeral of a family member yesterday, and in the funeral, it was a pretty legit funeral. I know that's kind of crazy to say, but let me tell you, I used to hate going to funerals. Like I went to so many funerals at a young age. I didn't like them at all. So for a long time, I just avoided funerals. Didn't like them at all. Just hated them. But now I have a newfound perspective when it comes to funerals. I've went to 2 funerals in the past 2 years, and with my new perspective, they're just a little bit different. And, I go to pay my respects or whatnot. But in the funeral yesterday, I learned some stuff. Prior to going to the funeral, I have my grandmother's autobiography, and also there's some other cool stuff in the back of there. There's like some other obituaries. So I learned a lot. And I learned yesterday that the reason that I do what I do is it's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. Let me tell you, my grandmother helped so many people. I mean, she dedicated her life to helping other people. Every job that she had was helping other people. I learned that her sister yesterday also did the same thing, worked for 2 presidents of the United States, help get laws passed, help get things changed. After retirement, fostered other children. I mean, just all their life, all they did was dedicate themselves to helping people. And I'm sitting there thinking in my I'm like, man, look at me. I'm doing the same thing. This is in my DNA to just help people. That's all I do. Like, I don't ask for nothing in return for doing these videos or putting out this positivity. The one thing that I ask in return is for you guys to share the love so that somebody can receive my message and in turn, hopefully change their life or make their day better or make them smile a little bit. That's the only thing I ask in return. I don't ask for money. Some people have approached me and say, hey, you thought about doing this for money and this and that? No. That's not my agenda. I just want to put my positivity out in the world. But it's in my DNA. It's in my bloodline. We're just here to help people. But in the funeral, the preacher said this, and this really stuck out to me. Out of the whole day, this is what stuck out to me. She said, if you look, there was a rise date of whatever day that she was born. And then she said, and the fall, the sunset day was the day that they died right there. And she said, in between, there was this dash, right? And she started talking about how life is about what happens in the dash. She invited people to come up and start, talking about what life was like with her, giving some memories and some experiences and just talking about the deceased, right? And so all these people had all these great things to say in the dash, like what was happening throughout their life. So I started wondering about some of you guys, and I started thinking about, like, when it comes time for you to die, and when it comes time for me to die, what are they going to talk about that happened in between that dash? Like, if you were to die right now, like in this very moment, and we had your funeral next week, what would people say about you and your dash? Would they say, oh, they were a nice and good person, but all they did was complain? They were a negative person. Everything that came out their mouth was negative. They always had to debate something, had to be an argument, just negative Nancy. Is that going to be you? I mean, think about it. What will people say? Like, what are you doing consistently? Because that's what people are going to remember you by. What you do consistently. Do you consistently complain? Do you consistently nag? Is it always somebody else's fault? Do you never take accountability? Do you never say, I admit it's my fault? Do you ever look in the mirror and say, man, I'm the least common denominator. Maybe it's me and not everybody else? Is that what you want to be known for your dash? I mean, the definition of dash means to run somewhere in a great hurry. Well, let me tell you, when it comes to my funeral, I want my dash to be dope. I want people lined up outside that church talking about everything that I helped do. And I want them to run up to it and do it in a hurry, because that's what I'm doing every single day. I'm running to my dash in a hurry to make sure that my dash is legit. My dash is going to be lit. When people come up there and talk about me, they're going to be like, man, he helped change this. He helped change lives. He helped promote this. He was so positive. He did this. He made me feel like this. He made me feel like that. Like my dash is going to be dope. What do you want your dash to be, guys? Just seriously, think about this for a moment right now. What do you want your dash to be? Now, you're probably saying you want your dash to be great. You want your dash to be dope. You want people saying great things about you when they talk about your dash. But are you living a life that portrays that? Will people be up there telling the absolute truth about you by saying so? If the answer is no, the great news is you have the ability right now in this moment to change what your dash is. You do. All you have to do is commit. Stop talking and start doing. Just like the shirt says right now, stop talking about stuff and start doing it. So many people are just filled with talk. I'm going to do this. I wish I can do that. I dream about this. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Nothing comes to a dreamer but sleep. Wake up. Create your dash right now in this very moment. Make a commitment that you are going to be dedicated to having a dope dash. That's what life is about, guys, because when you die, that's all people are going to talk about is your dash. What is your dash going to be filled with? Well, I know my dash is going to be dope, and I hope you guys take this advice today and start creating a dope dash for yourself. I'd love to read about it in the comments today. So go ahead. Write it in the comments. What are you going to dedicate yourself to for your dash? I'm not talking about DoorDash, the delivery service. I'm talking about your dash. What is your dash going to be? My dash is going to be dope. Thank you guys for tuning in today to the Daily Dose. Again, I'm just here to make the world smile and change people's lives. If you don't want to wake up at 6:30 a.m. every morning, do me a favor and watch the screen. You can go to my Facebook profile, hit the following button, and then hit see first. So that way, I'm always in your feed when you wake up. So that way you never have to miss the dose. And please do me a favor, hit the share button, tag your buddies in this. We just trying to make the world smile and change people's life. Y'all have a fantastic Throwback Thursday. Peace.